From Thunder is expected to underperform at the box office. Yep, this movie was at a budget of $250 million, which means it will need to make $600 million to break even. This movie will need to make $600 million to break even. Well, this movie opened with 69 million. Well, all of the quote unquote critics are saying it's gonna open less than 150 million. Which means, yes, this movie is underperforming their expectations because they said the movie would open to $150 million plus, to even 150 to $160 million plus. But nope, it's gonna open with 145 to 145 million. Also, Minions dropped 70%, which is pretty sad. Again, it's mostly because there is a new movie that came out, but this movie might do worse than Jurassic World Dominion at the box office. That would be the most hilarious thing in the world, because Jurassic World Dominion was very, very poorly received, especially by the, mainstream critics who hate everything that is fun, you know, but they want you to consume Marvel movies. They want you to consume Disney, of course. And of course, if Jurassic World Dominion was made by Disney, it would have a 60%, 70% Rotten Tomatoes. It would not have a 40%. Okay, that's just the truth. Okay, it will not have any, because of course they don't want to make the, or no, it would have like a 55%. That's what they would give it. Okay, critics have been harsh towards Disney in the past, but they never give Disney movies a 10%, a 20%, a 30%. Okay, they always give Disney movies good reviews. Okay, it cannot have below 50%, which only Eternals got. Okay, somehow Eternals had bad reviews. That's like the only real exception to it. But this movie got a B plus cinema score, which is not good for Marvel. Okay, because it has to have an A minus. It has to have an A minus. Oh, actually got back to back B plus, so same as Doctor Strange as well. You know, but again, cinema score. Nobody cares about cinema score. I think nobody even gives a crap about cinema score because they'll give some really bad movie an A plus, like Captain Marvel, or they give some really bad movie like you know. But then they'll say, "Oh, but it's DC C minus." Okay, cinema score is mostly the critics as well. We all know that's the truth about that, and yeah, 1.3 billion people are not gonna go watch Thor and Thunder. Okay, they're saying that Instagram fans are gonna save Marvel. Yep, Instagram fans. They're not gonna save Marvel. Also, Minions, dropping 70%. Of course, the fandom ass will be nowhere to be seen when Minions drop 70%. That's the typical blockbuster drop. I wish people would realize this. Oh, Black Widow dropped 70%. That means Marvel is dead, but Minions drop 70%. There's no one saying that. But typically, when a movie opens to start, and I think the Gentle Minions ban has something to do with the drop of 70%. Oh, I wonder why. Okay, they're banning they're banning the people who do not allow the people who want to see the movie to see it, which makes no sense. Okay, stupid movie feeders, making no sense. Okay, but typical blockbuster drop is around 70% from week to week. Black Widow would actually drop 80%, not 70%. But 70% blockbuster drop for a big movie like this is normal. A movie that opened to $100 million plus. Okay, Top Gun is an anomaly. Okay, it's an anomaly. Okay, we all know it is. Okay, but the movie is still doing good wigs wise. It's still doing good wigs wise. So it is nowhere. It is not gonna lose money. It's probably still gonna make $1 billion worldwide. It'll still probably make $300 million domestically, at the very least. So as well, Jurassic World also dropped a lot as well. Jurassic World is not gonna surpass. I think at this point we all know it's not gonna pass Fallen Kingdom domestically. I think we overestimated this movie's box office potential, but it's still having better legs than Doctor Strange, than most of the Disney movies. Buzz Lightyear, having better legs than Buzz Lightyear, which is the most hilarious thing in the world. Will this movie pass $1 billion? That's the real question. I think this movie will pass $900 million this week. I think this movie will pass Doctor Strange, which will be a wrath at Marvel, wrath at Disney, wrath at Marvel. Okay, it won't pass it domestically, but I think it will pass it worldwide. which will be hilarious because the critics did everything in the power to shut down anything that wasn't Disney. So, but even then, Jurassic World Dominion would still do better than a Disney movie. And of course, it did better than Encanto, which was considered a masterpiece. And it probably would have did better than Turning Red, which is a complete and awful movie. But yeah, blockbusters typically drop around 30% at the box office. Elvis, which is still performing extremely well, rigs-wise. I think this movie will eventually make money at the box office, considering how well it's doing in terms of box office rigs. This movie is doing very, very well. I think it was doing around $10 million, which will be another decent drop for this movie as well. So I think this movie will continue to have pretty good ratings. I think it will end up around $140 million domestically, or $120 million domestically, and around $150 million internationally. I think this movie will did better than people would think. It did better than I would think. I thought this movie would flop. The critics thought this movie would flop as well. The critics thought that, oh yeah, this movie. Yeah, but yeah, let's see what Rupert said were the best box office bombs of 2022. So yeah, Deepwater, never heard of it. Morbius, that actually kind of did bomb, but I don't think, it's not enough money compared to, the loss that was Buzz Lightyear. I don't think Buzz Lightyear was on this list. Uncharted, The Lost City, yeah, that movie didn't flop. These movies did not flop. That's the funny thing. These movies didn't flop. DC Week of Super Pets, they put down here, but not Buzz Lightyear. Moonfall, that did flop. Puss in Boots 2. Top Gun. They said Top Gun was flop. They said this movie would bomb. This is why people take Rupert seriously. They said Joker would bomb. Okay, made $1 billion. They said Sonic would bomb, and they completely removed it from the list. This is Rupert we're talking about. Okay, this Rupert said this would bomb. They really said this would be. Well, of course, there's no Lightyear. There's no Disney movies on the list. Of course, there's no definite now. There's no Disney movies on the list. Wiggly Blonde Free again. Who asked for Wiggly Blonde Free? Telecom Free. Avatar 2. Yeah, I think Avatar 2 would bomb. I think Under the Boardwalk. Never heard of it. But there's no Disney movies on the list besides Avatar 2. And Avatar 2. It's because nobody cares about fucking Avatar. Okay, nobody gives a shit about Avatar. Okay, and yeah, this guy. They're basically well Avatar. Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Matrix, and Avatar. No, Matrix, Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars had staying power. Okay, Avatar didn't. Okay. And yeah, China might save this movie from being a financial failure. Okay, because again, Jurassic World Dominion did well there. But what movie did they not predict would flop? Lightyear, Downton Abbey 2, which doesn't really matter. That's like a $15 to $19 million flop. The Northman wasn't on here. I think The Northman wasn't on here. Yeah, Northman was a massive box office failure. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, another box office failure. But where was Buzz Lightyear? That's because every media said that Buzz Lightyear would be a surefire hit. Because, of course, it's Pixar. Pixar's the greatest company of all time. Okay? That's what they'll always tell you. Puss in Boots will not flop. Okay. I think this movie will do better. This movie will make more money than Buzz Lightyear. This movie goes to this releasing this in holidays now. Okay. And more people have been praising this movie. Praising the trailer. It looks good. People are saying it looks good. Okay. And they're saying that only Disney can have sequels that do well. Okay. Only Disney can have sequels that do well. Only Disney, okay? Only Disney can do well. Okay, yeah. Lightyear bombed. Lightyear flopped. Lightyear lost money. Okay. They said Top Gun Maverick would flop. That's gonna be the title of the video. Okay. That's basically what the video. Goodbye.